Hey everyone, it's 40k time today. Now, in today's game we've got Imperial Knights of the House Nansus. Their homeworld was sacked and destroyed by Orcs. Ever since then, they have been on an eternal crusade to hunt down all Orcs that took part in that war and looted any part of any of their Imperial Knights. We are using the brand new mission deck for this game, as the Imperial Knights take on a Orc dread mob. Yo, we're back. I don't rate this.
No.
This Ruby Fantasy or whatever it's called. It's no white. Monster. You know what to do.
I've been telling you I was out of the right.
It's like Andy's last video on the channel.
Yeah, I'm going back to the page after this.
Right. The new cards are out. Kind of. We've got them offline. Most of them basically the same anyway. But what is new is this new challenger thing. It's like a get you back in, what's it, a catch-up mechanic. So basically if you're behind by 6 points when your battle round starts, you can draw a challenger card, which gives you either a free stratagem, which is kind of good, or you can do a secondary objective, which is dead easy. So
well, some of them are easy, some of them look really weird. Like there's one for each objective marker you control in no man's land. Well, it's 6 months behind, you probably don't have any of them.
Well, yeah.
So it's just weird.
They're strange, but we'll see how, because we're just going to randomly generate, you randomly pick them from the same deck, so you both pick from the same deck. So if one of us is behind in this game, we'll get to show off whichever ones we draw, which see how that system works. I actually like catch-up mechanics, because what's the point in someone being miles ahead, because you just end up throwing the towel in anyway. So something that gets you back into the game, I'm all for it. I also like the idea of these asymmetric deployments, but once I actually get my hands on the deck, then I'll see about rigging up some narrative-looking scenarios that fit with the deployment, the idea behind it, as well as like the theme. But as far as this, we've got your knights who don't like orcs.
Yeah. Well, Captain Badrock kind of destroyed the homework.
Yeah.
Picked all the stuff,
So they're actually after Captain Badrock, who's not here, so we'll see how they get on, and maybe in a future game we'll have them actually hunt down Captain Badrock.
Does his model still exist? No. Badrock, or is
he only physically exists.
Yeah, so he's one of those that have dissipated into legends.
So he'll be good. I'll just use him as a war boss. He's a big lad anyway. But let's get into showing off our list, because I'm using Dread Mob for the first time, so that'll be cool. And then Andy's got his new fancy knight army. Let's show him off. Yeah. Okay, here's my 2,000 points of Orc Goths, and like I said in the intro, I'm using them in a Dread Mob because I've got a few more walkers now, so I feel like I can do a bit of justice anyway for that detachment. Army rules wise, I've still got the war, so once per game I'm going to be able to pop the advance and charge, get an invulnerable save, get extra attacks, get extra strength. And that should apply to everything in the army. And then Dread Mob is basically focused around mechs and walkers. Yeah. All of the enhancements are for mechs of any description that you like. And then the rule for the army is called try that button, which I think in the older books was called don't press that. Wow, it was called that. But basically the way that works is when an orc walker, a mech or a grot vehicle decides to shoot or fight, you can roll on a chart. You roll a dice. On a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 you get a different benefit for your vehicle. Or you can choose to pick, if you choose to pick the benefit, because it might be, crucial, you get that benefit, but your weapon gains hazardous. If the weapon was already hazardous, for example, like the Mega Blasters on the Gorkanaut, you fail on a 1 and a 2, your hazardous checks. So become extra hazardous. But it's a cool detachment. A lot of the stratagems can allow you to boost things up again, but then make them even more dangerous for your orcs. It's basically the orcs are just basically experimenting and bolting on new stuff to their walkers. And I like to imagine that the parts of these killer cans and walkers and that are made out of parts of the Imperial Knights from when they sacked the Imperial Knights homeworld. So yeah, the Knights have got a bone to pick. So I'll go over my characters, units and enhancements now. My warlord is Dronk Panel Beater, a big mech in Mega Armour, who I painted up for when the Mordaka detachment came out. Remember that Mordaka detachment? Wasn't that weird? That was a weird 15 seconds, wasn't it? Anyway, let's move on from that. He's got his teleport blaster, which is just a blast weapon range 12, but it kind of works with his enhancement he's got. He's got the super glowy thing. It reminds me of The Simpsons. You know, look out! He's got his probe. So he's got his super glowy thing, and that is basically you pick an enemy vehicle within, I believe it's 12 inches, and you can basically nerf it in different ways depending on what you roll, because he won't know what his glowy thing even does, and you don't until you roll the dice. And as far as Big Mech's rules, they can once per game heal a unit, and every turn they return a model to the unit. So if one of his Big Mech one of his Mega Nobs bodyguard gets taken out, he's like a medic and a mechanic all in one, because let's face it, Mega Nob's pretty much halfway to being a robot anyway, with the amount of stuff that got wired into them. And then the Mega Nobs, they get Feel No Pain 5 up during the war. I've got another Big Mech in Mega Armour, because like I say, these have been bolting up all these Imperial Knights into new killer cannons and Death Dreads, etc. He has got custom force field, so his unit's got a 4+ invulnerable save, and he's got an enhancement called Smoky Gubbins, so they've got stealth, basically. That unit has stealth, so only three more Mega Nobs. Each squad's got one with kill saw. This squad's got the shooters, and the other squad's got combi weapons. I've got Gut Ripper here, who's a war boss, and he's leading 10 Orc Nobs. 5 big choppers, 5 power claws. Gut Ripper's got a combi weapon and a power claw and attack squig. He gives the unit +1 to hit. During the war, he gets an extra 4 attacks on top of the extra ones, so he gets extra 5 attacks. And the Orc Nobs are -1 to wound while they are led by a war boss, which is a very, very handy rule, especially when knights are going to be trying to stand on their heads. And as far as my Mega Nobs and my Nobs, they're both riding around in battle wagons. So Gut Ripper will go around in this battle wagon, and Dronk and the other Big Mech will go around in the other battle wagon. They're both armed identical. Oh, you know what it is? No, I can't do that, can I? Never mind. They're both identical. They've both got killer cannons, lobbers, 4 big shooters, and death rollers. At the back, I've got a Dakka Jet. The only reason the Dakka Jet is in this list is because Andy never gets to use his armature rule for his Helverins to gain anti-fly. He's never got a chance to use it, so his army's got a beef with Orcs. I've got a flyer. He's got a rule that shoots flyers. So you know what? Let's let him use his rule, and he can shoot down a Dakka Jet with a Helverin. Last bit of infantry before going to the walkers. I've got 10 Gretchen led by a runt herd. They're actually from my Bad Moons. So there's here, like I say, looting and pinching stuff as per usual, but they gain your command points for sitting on objectives, so they're very, very handy, and they're only 40 points. And they're just cute, look at him. He's just happy to be here, isn't he? Bless him. Next up, we've got killer cannons. I've got 3 units of killer cannons. 2 of them are armed with rocket launchers, as in 2 units of them are armed with rocket launchers. And I think they're called can weapons, just decent strength, decent damage, melee weapons. They've got a special rule, but I don't know if it's really bad. But I might, just for the lulz, I might end up using it in this game just so I can combine it with the stratagems and the army rule and see how many buffs you can get going on actual killer cannons. So that's that unit, and like I said, these are actually looted from different clans and different pieces. Gazgul's put the word out he wants more walkers and cans and stompy boys in his army, so we've been out stealing and looting. So that's the other unit with rockets. So you see there's the new models and the older models. And then I've got my actual Goth killer cannons who are armed with scorchers instead of rocket launchers, which will be absolutely terrible in this game, but we're playing Dread Mob, so you've got to bring walkers. Now, we need to talk about the Death Dread, who is a channel meme because he never does anything. Last game, though, he did kill 3 Sisters of Battle, and Andy did a secondary, which was quite, as far as he goes, that is actually quite impressive. But in this game, all he's fighting is knights, so if he does anything, it should be impressive, because he'd be able to take down a knight, even if it's a knight on like 1 wound, he just runs over and pushes it over. So we're all rooting for the Death Dread every time he turns up. Can he actually achieve anything? Only Gork and Mark knows. Last up, I've got my big stompy boy, so hopefully we get to see big robots have a scrap, Robot Wars style. I loved Robot Wars, by the way, growing up. Probably why I end up collecting Orcs like this. Yeah, Sir Kill, that was my favourite, just FYI. Morkanauts have get +1 to hit while they're in the war. They've got a damage, something ridiculous on their main weapon, 6 or 8, something like that. They've got a big custom zapper, they've got a custom mega blaster, got rockets and shooters. And actually, I've just remembered it's got a transport capacity in its belly, so you know what, I'll put one of my big mechs in there instead. Hopefully, though, they have a big Titanic scrap with one of the other knights. That'd be sick. So yeah, this is my first time using the Dread Mob. Let's see how they get on. It's not full, not as many walkers as I'd like. I am working on more, but you know what it's like when you've got 100 million projects on at once. Let's have a look at Andy's Angry Knights. Okay, here we have the very, very angry Knights of House Nansus. Who've got a bone to pick, I understand.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for Captain Badrock because he led the Tech War. So.
Yeah, you're looking for Captain Badrock.
Yeah, but he hasn't turned up, has he?
No, so you'll have to, if you win, get all some orc and interrogate him.
Yep, so Imperial Knights, the army rules called Shilbao, so you can choose 2 different things. I don't know why you would ever choose Reclaim the Realm. So I'm going to go Lane of the Tyrant. So each of my knights gets 1 reroll to hit.
And wound?
Yeah, hit and wound.
Yeah.
Every time they attack.
Yeah.
Which is a big one.
Uh-huh.
And then the attachment rule is Indomitable Hero. So all my knights have got 6 plus feel no pain. It goes up to a 5 plus after I've achieved killing your warlord.
That would be Drunk Panel Beater.
Yeah, which I wasn't paying attention. Which one was he?
He's the one with the glowy teleport blaster.
Oh, right.
And he's got the enhancement called the super glowy thing for nerfing your knights.
Oh, right.
Look how he's got it pro. So that's your army rule, that's your detachment rule, yeah?
Yeah.
So you get miles better if you kill Drunk.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we'll need to keep Drunk away from your knights then, yeah? So we'll go over your characters' unit enhancements, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, so this is your warlord, yeah?
Yeah, the Knight Magao is my warlord. I am going to try and remember that I gave him a Yielding Power Gun, which I think I forgot about last time we played against him.
It's alright.
Yeah, so all my knights have got 2, all the big knights have got 2 rolls. They've got the bondsman ability, which they can use on the armigers.
Yeah.
So his is given armature ignores cover on his weapons.
Yes.
And then his own rule is auto repair simulacra, so he restores D3 wounds in my command phase.
Okay.
And then your Yielding Power Gun worsens AP at him by 1.
Yeah, so he's basically got constant armour of contempt on. Yeah.
Yeah, and the weird thing with the mechanical knights with Forge Brothers, their invincible save just applies. It's not against ranged only.
Yeah, they've just always got
so
5
always 5 plus invincible save.
And this is a lightning cannon.
Yeah, so no AP on it, but his damage 2, he's got sustained hits 2 because he shoots bolts of lightning at people.
Yeah.
Then his secondary weapon on his little shoulder gun, that's a rapid fire plasma fusil, so he can get up to 4 shots of that because he's got rapid fire 2.
Alright, okay.
Never overheats.
Right. And then he's got his big nipple cripple.
Yeah, then he's got his big claw that's got a twin rad cleanser in it, so again, no AP, but his anti-infantry 2 plus, so it should really help against your tough orcs.
Right, cool. Sweet. And none of your knights are named yet, so...
No.
Everyone...
I was looking back through the old video and I realised I am actually wearing the same shirt as the last time I was using the knights.
Hey,
so.
what you like.
Yeah.
Okay, next big leggy boy.
Yeah, so that's a Knight Castigator. So his special, so his bondsman ability, which is really good for my Hellwinds, we found out last time, is to give that bondsman sustained hits 1 and improve the AP of the weapons by 1, which really, really does help out those autocannons.
Yeah, it was fantastic on the autocannons. Yeah, it made like some of that I normally just ignore into something that I had to actually deal with because he was the armature was ripping me to shreds.
Yeah, then his big gun, it's basically like a twin linked Avenger.
Yeah.
Then that goes in with the Storm rule, which is Storm Bolt. So after he's shot, pick a unit as a one-star vehicle, and then they get suppressed. So they're -1 to hit.
How cool is that?
Yeah, the big ammo drum.
Big ammo drum, and this thing actually moves, doesn't it? Like I didn't realise that's how the kit actually comes, so you can build it however you want in the
It does mean I probably need the Archon now, so I can do the same one.
Oh, there's a Flameo thing. Do the same thing.
The Flameo ones are the same, yeah.
All right, sweet. All kinds of leggy boys.
Yeah, so the Knight Lancer. So his bondsman abilities, he can make one of my armigers be able to advance and charge, which again super useful, especially if you need to get the middle of the board like we do in this particular game.
Yeah.
Then he can tank shock for free. Well, he can tank shock for 0 CP, even if it's already been used. So It really ties in with his ability, so you can get an armager to go in and tank shock somebody, then you can go in and tank shock somebody else.
Yeah.
All the same guy, if you want to pick up people.
Yeah, and then that lance is like damage 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So he's got 2 profiles. You can stab with it for damage 8, which also has the lance rule.
Yeah.
And strength 20, so he wounds just about everything on 2s.
Yeah.
Or you can sweep with it. So it's all he goes down to damage 3, but he does go up to 10 attacks. And
Right.
plays will doing most things on 2s.
My goodness. And then you've got these 2 fancy buggers with nice little helmets.
Yeah, the Knight Moirax, they're the Portugal ones. So their special ability is protection protocol, so they can always do a heroic invention for 0, even if it's already been used by somebody else.
Okay.
So I can really pile my knights in, even though the guy with the lightning locks won't go in. So one of them's got 2 guns, they're lightning locks, so they're smaller versions of the one that's on the Magawa. So it's only damage 1, but still sustained hits 2.
Yes.
Then the other one has got a really, really nice claw, because that's damage D6 plus 2 his claw.
My goodness.
Then he's got a Volkite Ruby there, which I just love Volkites. I would stick my body if I could. So, again, no AP, but does have devastating wounds on his gun.
And I've noticed that these have got like little generators on top. Is that because they've got that 5 invulnerable save in combat as well?
No, they only get the 5+ invulnerable save against shooting. But I think they just wanted to make them a bit different, so it's made it so you couldn't mount a gun there.
All right, okay, just for the visuals, I suppose.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's what they did.
Last but by no means least, we've got your 2 armigers.
Yeah, so the Warglaive on your right. So obviously he's got his melter, I've actually remembered doing his melter gun for his roof now as well.
Okay.
So his special, when he charges, he gets sustained hits 1.
Yep.
So he's really handy to use with a Lancer. Try and kill off some chaff. Then the Hellgrin, who might finally get to use his rule. So, whilst he's holding my deployment zone, or within range of objective I control, he gets anti-fly 2+.
Oh, that Daka jet's
It
getting
might
it.
finally do something.
And then you can combine
It
it.
is only to all cans, so it doesn't give you his heavy stomach.
Oh, nightmare.
So yeah.
But that can combine with this big lad, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was doing last time, so he gets sustained hits 1.
So if he buffs him, then he's in his deployment zone and he sees a Daka jet,
Yeah.
it's going down. Let's wish you the best. Hopefully he does his thing and hopefully my Death Dread does something. Let's say get into the game and the deployment. Okay, so here's the mission, deployment and the twist, because they're called twists now. So we're playing supply drop, which has been slightly changed. So this is the Prime Nexus card, but supply drop is basically the same, except for you always keep the centre objective now, and it's only the ones either side of it. So this one stays. We're playing Dawn of War, which is the same in the new deck. But you roll to see whether the flank objectives in No Man's Land go. So we've rolled for that. So we've got turn 5, that one goes. That one always stays at the centre and be worth more at the end, which is why I've set up like the big crane. Hopefully we can have some knights scrapping underneath there, because that would look cool, and that's what we're all about. Then that objective leaves turn 4. So that is the mission rule and the changes and deployment. Then the twist that we're playing is the new cards are twists, and they're a bit brutal actually. So we're playing one called Bloodlust, which I'll put on the screen now. You get to roll 3 dice for charging, and you can charge someone who's within 18 instead of 12. There you go. How'd you like that? Now, when it comes to deployment, here's what the crack is. I've got, this is my reserves, well not reserves, they're in transport. So Drunk is in a battle wagon, the other big mech is in the Gorkanaut. That's Gut Ripper's lads who are in the battle wagon, and then the Daka jet comes on turn 2. Left flank, Killer Cans or Scorchers, they're going to do nothing. Death Dread, he's going to sit behind this building and wait till the end game so he can do something and be a hero. Gut Ripper, he's chilling in his battle wagon, ready to go either way. Killer Cans or Rockets, Morkanaut, Gretchen on the home objective, they're just pinching stuff out of those containers, let's be fair. We've got Killer Cans, rocket launchers behind this building, and then we've got Drunk in his battle wagon facing off this side. These barricades here are just the edge of the battlefield. Imagine there's a big orc base over there. Knights are catching them just before they get in there. Then what's that happening, Andy?
Yeah, so we've got the Castigator with his Hellgrin buddy.
Yep.
On the left. Going down the middle is the Warglaive, the Morax with the claw, behind the Lancer.
Yep.
Who probably will get a first turn charge with his insane movement. Then we've got the Magawa and the Lightning Lock Moirax on my right.
Okay. So Andy, you plan on turn 1 running straight through this building and charging straight into something in the middle of this line?
Yeah.
And then dying immediately afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the plan. That's what we'll work last time.
Right, okay. Okay, so You still got to roll, because some of the asymmetric missions in the new deck, it determines who goes first and second, depending. But this is just standard roll off. 6. Orcs are going first, and I believe because we don't actually have the cards yet, me and you are both going to go for fixed cards, correct? Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, at the start of my turn, I'll let you know what me and Andy have gone for fixed. Okay, turn 1 for the Orcs. Now, I've got Bring It Down as a fixed, and Assassination as fixed. Bring It Down's been changed, where you can't score as many points when you're doing it in the tactical, like drawing the card. They've capped it. I believe it was a 4, was it?
Yeah, it's 4, but if you kill any monster or vehicle,
yeah,
you get 4.
Yeah. And then Assassination's the same as before. Yeah, 4 points for killing a character, and he's got 3, there's 12 points.
Well, they've changed it, but it's not going to matter in this game, because if somebody with less than 4 wounds, you get less points.
Alright, okay, but it's not going to matter in this game. Yeah. So they have changed Assassination slightly as well for lesser characters, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I've already used my CP, I'll explain what I've done. So, with the 3d6 charge that we got from Bloodlust, I could have tried to go for it, but I didn't really deploy for that, so I'm going to try and deploy to take a charge and then counter charge against the Knights instead. So, because of that, Killer Cans, Death Dreadlord's being cautious. The Battle Wagon stuck his nose out. Hopefully that goes well. These Killer Cans, I think one of them's in range to fire some rockets over at that Knight. Again, Gorkanaut has got the big mech that's also being cautious because it's going to sit back. Gretchen, hang on, don't I get a roll from a Gretchen? No, I got a CP back. Thank you very much, lads. Cheers for that. That was lovely. And then I spent the CP on super fueled boilers on my Killer Cans so they could leg it from around this building, and they got assault weapons. They've advanced and they're going to shoot some rockets over at that big castigator, and then Dronk in his battle wagon has just pulled to the side to allow the Killer Cans to unleash a volley. So I am going to choose to pick lethal hits for the Killer Cans rockets, which means they've all got hazardous, but first things first, see how many shots I get. I get, what's that, that's 6 shots. These hit on 4s, and any 6s are lethal hits. Brilliant. Got 2 hits. Oh, here we go. 2 wounds though. They're minus 2 for a rocket.
Yep, so it's going to knock him down to his 5+.
Yep. So it's just 6 damage. And then I've got to roll for my 3 Killer Cans. Oh, they're okay.
Yep, so feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
So
you take 5 damage in total on the castigator over there. Then this unit of Killer Cans, they'll just roll randomly for their ability. So they gain sustained hits. There's only one of them in range, who gets 2 shots. 2 6s. No, he gets 1 hit though, which didn't do anything. This battle wagon advanced. I'll just roll the ineffectual shots from this battle wagon at that castigator now. Okay, the last bit of shooting will be from my Morkanaut, but the battle wagon took 2 more wounds off the castigator with a shot from its killer cannon, and then the big shooters did nothing against the big knight with a shield. What's it called? A lancer. Yeah. Oh, but I forgot to roll the random ability for that Gorkanaut. That's lethal hits. Now it's Big's Mega Zapper, which has got lethal hits anyway. No, sorry, not lethal hits. It's got hazardous. Only gets 4 shots in total. Hitting on a 5 or 6. That's just a lethal hit. It's AP -2, but you should be able to claim some cover up.
Anyway.
Yeah, just zapped off his shield. It is a hazardous weapon, that though. It's okay. So.
Custom Mega Blaster?
No, that's only 24-inch range. That.
Oh.
So that one's not in range. So that's all my shooting done with. I don't have any charges. So I'll do my scores and then it'll be over to the Imperial Knights. Okay, at the end of turn 1, I've scored 0 because you can't do any primaries, and you've got my secondaries for Assassination and Bring It Down, which is hard work with shooting at range against Knights. So, but what you notice I've added, I've got primary, secondary, but that C is for Challenger. So the Challenger card's points aren't added to either, or they're added like a separate pool of points, so I've added that on the end there. Obviously, that's not going to come up because you've got to be 6 points behind to be able to draw one. So that's where we're at. It's now Imperial Knights turn 1 for Andy. Okay, turn 1 for the Imperial Knights. Andy's got 2 CP, and you pick Bring It Down just like me because I've got plenty of vehicles as well.
And no prisoners is now a fixed, according to the little icon picture we saw.
Yep.
But it works exactly the same, 2 VP, maxing out 5 per turn.
Yep, okay, so there we go. You can do no prisoners as a fixed objective now.
Yeah.
So what's happening game-wise?
Yep, so bondsman abilities, this one now has ignored cover thanks to the Magawa.
Yep.
This Moirax can advance and charge thanks to the Lancer. He did advance, but didn't go quite far enough.
You've got 2 CP if you want to re-roll it.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Then the Castigator has done his sustained hits and +1 AP on the
It's mad that you get both.
Hellbourne. Hellbourne isn't in range of that objective yet, but next turn, hopefully, when they're playing around.
Oh, so you've moved out of your deployment zone as well.
Yeah.
You've done yourself over again, haven't you? You're not going to get your benefit. You're making life hard for yourself. So where are we starting the shooting phase off at?
We'll start with that armature down the bottom.
Okay. Off shooting phase with this spicy Helverin who's going to light up my poor killer cans. What are you firing first? Auto cannons?
Yeah, autos first.
These have got sustained hits.
Yeah, sustained hit 4.
Okay, yeah, and you get 1 reroll because you're an Imperial Knight.
No, that's just. We're just getting extra white AP, so AP -2.
Toughness 6, freeze.
3 to wound.
Then you get to reroll one of them as well, one of those fails. Well, I guess you could reroll any of them, I
Yeah,
suppose.
so that's 4 AP -2, damage 3 a pop.
Alright, so these would be 5s and 6s to save me poor killer guns. If I fail them all, that's 2 dead. Oh no, you failed once, that's 3 damage.
Yep.
And they've got 5 wounds each, so you could see if you get the last 2 wounds off with your stubber.
Yeah, so the heavy stubber. So hit ones.
No.
Nope.
That was lucky. Up the Castigator with his fancy dual Gatling cannon of death at my poor killer cans. What they ever do to you? And you get your 1 reroll, haven't you?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not sustained. He's
doesn't
not
have
twiddling. So, yep, so he hits 17 of them.
Yep. Is that strength 6, is it?
Yeah.
So
it's 3s, and then it's twiddling.
4s. The toughness 6.
Oh, total 6. Oh. It's twiddling, so you need to reroll.
Oh, it's twinling. My goodness. Oh. 13 5-up armour saves at damage 2 for the killer cans. I think this is a dead killer cans unit here. Let's have a look. Yeah, probably. So yep, that's all the killer cans wiped out by that crazy Gatling gun. Just up that Warglaive thermal spear through the gap into my battle wagon.
Yep.
Bring it on.
2 shots.
1 hit, 1 miss. Reroll.
Yep. So 12.
Toughness 12.
Yep, so 4.
Yep, nicely done. So
AP will go on to -3.
yeah, and then I get cover, so it goes on. So -2 off 3+ save. That's 5s and 6s. That's 1 gets through. D6
Just
damage.
D6.
A
So
2.
I'll do it.
A 2. Do you want to reroll it? You got dice there?
Yeah.
He's going for a CP reroll. Gets a big 6. Puts it down to 10 wounds remaining on the battle wagon. Bam. Down to 8 now because the great big lad, the Lancer, hit it with the lightning from its spear. Just seems all very godly.
Yeah.
And then what's this? The twin,
Yes, the
2
one
lightning.
ranks with 2 lightning ops into those kilograms. Oh.
Oh, it's good when it rolls 6s.
Right. So
Don't forget your reroll to hit. Oh, beautiful. Are they sustained hit 2?
Yeah, so 2, 4, 6.
Doing loads of hits. Then you get 1 reroll.
Yeah. So I'll take those out.
Beautiful. That's so many.
5, 10,
So
13.
What damage are them?
1.
Okay. 13 3+ saves for the killer can. Only 2 wounds off one of them. Up the Knight Megara, the Warlord's lightning cannon and his funky plasma gun into my battle wagon.
Yeah, so lightning cannon control. First he gets 12 shots.
Yep. Take it you're going to use your reroll on that gun.
Yep. Well, he hits and he gets another 2 because he's just strength 9, so it'll be 5s to wound.
5 wounds, yeah. Any rerolls on any of them with your
Yeah, well, I've got my
nightly
I've got
reroll?
one.
So that's 2, is it? Yep. 2 3+ saves.
Yeah, 5. Yeah. No AP.
Oh, failed them both.
Damage 2.
Okay, the battle wagon's down to 4 wounds remaining. You could get it with a plasma gun here.
Yeah, there's phase plasma, so he gets 2 shots.
Phase plasma rifle in a 40-watt range.
So 5s to wound again? No.
Okay, the battle wagon lives just. Okay, because we're playing Bloodlust as the twist, you can charge something that's within 18 inches and you get to roll 3 dice. So this knight over here's got a 10-inch charge, he's screaming for the home world.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he probably has to go, if it didn't get 3d6. Oh, he's done it.
He's only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it. For the home world! Yeah!
Now the question is...
Okay, so Andy's not tank shocking because he's only got 4 wounds remaining. I'd just get my Orcs out the back anyway. So he's just going to see if the good old-fashioned combat will get it.
Yeah, so he's got 4 attacks.
Yeah.
So
Reroll.
it's a 3-1.
Does he get anything on 6s or out?
No.
Okay.
He is turned 12 though, so it's force to wound.
Force to wound. The reroll.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got a reroll for the CP, just in case you wanted to. Just reminded. He's doing it. Oh no, you need this one to go for
It is AP -3. So
okay, so Battle Wagon puts you down to 2, so 5 up. Oh, you've fluffed it, mate. You've fluffed it. No, you've brought great dishonour to your home world. And before it's my turn again, I get to attack. So -1 to hit, so 4's to hit with the Death Roller. Get his shins. 3 hits. It's strength 9, so it'll be 5. Might be strength 8 actually. Doesn't matter. Still 5s. Nothing from that. Grab a.
Challenger card.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm not going to kill it, but grab a claw. Got it. No, sorry, yeah, didn't do any damage. Wrecker Ball. Hit it. Nothing from the Wrecker Ball either. So no damage back. But yeah, that's the end of Andy's turn. So we'll do his scores, and I believe he's put himself in a position where I can draw one of those new fancy Challenger cards. So watch this space. Okay, turn 2 for the Orcs. I did generate an extra command point with Gretchen, but then I spent it straight away on super fueled boilers for assault weapons on my killer cans. I've still got Bring It Down, I've still got Assassination. Hopefully some of that will happen this turn. Daka Jet's here, it's at the opposite side of the board to Andy's Helverin. Good. There's another reason why I need to have that here, because of the Challenger card. So the Challenger card that I drew, which rolled at random, it's got the option either get a free stratagem to reroll hits of a 1 and reroll wounds of a 1 in combat. Yeah, kind of tempting because I've gone into the war this turn my Orcs, but the alternative to get free victory points is to establish comms. You've got to have a unit more than 15 inches away from everybody else in your army, which is my Battle Wagon at the moment because the poor killer cans died, and I've just checked my stratagems. Turns out there's a -1 damage shooting reaction stratagem which I could have played on them. Never mind. You live and learn, don't you?
You can use it next turn.
I can always use it at some other point, but this Battle Wagon is not going to shoot. It's going to establish comms and give me 3 easy victory points. As far as movement phase, so Gut Ripper got out of his Battle Wagon. He's running around this Moirax. That's a Moirax, right?
Yeah.
Running around the Moirax. We're going for the big lad with the shield. Speaking of the big lad with the shield, my killer cans are going to pop 2 stratagems on them. Going to go for bigger shells for bigger gits and Daka. And they're going to fire a ton of rockets into that big knight with the big shield. Death Dread, he's spotted his moment. He's moving in. He's going for the Moirax. Morkanaut, he's going to big brother and watch. And then he'll go in later. Battle Wagon, he just reversed out of combat. Beep, beep. He's not doing anything. Okay, I played super fuel boiler summit, the boiler one on these killer cans, so they can still shoot the Scorches. Not really going to do anything, but I still want them to do it. They'll probably try and melt some wounds off that Moirax, and the Daka Jet can help. And then they'll charge into the what are you called, Megara, and I'll play a stratagem called Clank and Claws to give them +1 damage. It'll give them +2 strength, but it's not enough to outdo the defense of a toughness 12 knight. So that's where we're at movement phase wise. Time to start blasting. You know what, because I've just mentioned it, we'll start with these 2 lads targeting the small knight. First up, the Daka Jet with its 3 twin super shooters. Any hit is a critical hit for this lad, so 5s and 6s sustained hits. 5s and 6s re-rolling with its twin super shooters. Bam, 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 bam. No, well, never mind, that's 5 at -1.
That'll be getting close to that.
Yeah, I think so, with the corner of the building away, yeah.
Yeah.
Just laughed it all off.
No.
Never mind. The Scorchers from the killer cans, get him. Oh, nice. It was 17 hits. Actually, the fire and flame all over it, but they're only strength 6. They're only strength 5, so it's going to be 6s to wound. Oh well, get warm. That's just 2 -1. Yeah, 2 wounds off it, but you got to feel the pain. Yeah, 2 wounds off the Megara. Is that Megara or Moirax?
That's a Moirax.
Moirax. First thing I'll do before I forget, Gut Ripper and his lads will pop a ammo runt, and they'll just all fire into. You know what? They'll just all fire at the big knight. It's because they get lethal hits. Okay, funnily enough, they did nothing. They just bounced off. Next up, killer cans. They're going for the Lancer as well. Now they're going to pop 2 CP. 1 for Daka, and they're going to push it, so they're going to get reroll hits. Yeah? I'm also going to pick for the don't press that for sustained hits, and then they're going to get, and then I'm also paying a CP for bigger shells for bigger gits, which I'm also going to push, so that will give me +1 to wound and +1 damage. So wish these lads luck. I'm not going to do the stupid killer cans rule unless it happens after I've fired. Let me check, 2 seconds. Definitely not doing the killer cans rule because it's stupid. On a roll of a 1 or a 2, and this is before the fire, you could take D6 mortal wounds, so I could lose 1, so I'm not doing that. But because I've picked sustained hits, basically I'm getting hazardous, and when you get hazardous from multiple options, I'm getting hazardous from both the stratagems, and I'm getting hazardous from picking the benefit. It means I fail hazardous on a 1 and a 2. But here's the roll for the killer cans shots into the big knight, is where I roll 3 1s in it.
No, you get 2.
Oh no, holy averages, Batman. So that's 6 shots, yeah. And I've got sustained hits, and I get a reroll hits, yeah. So far that's 3 hits, reroll them again. Right, beautiful. So I got me an extra hit, yeah. And now I'm getting +1 to wound, so these are 4s to wound. Yeah, but the +1 damage, so the damage 4 each. Yeah. Wound on 4s. Oh, only got 3 through. The -2.
That's every 4.
So get your shield up. Ooh, that's 12 damage.
So you saved 3.
So it took 9 damage off the Lancer with those crazy rockets. Now I've got to do my hazardous rolls. One's
oh, it's only 6 feet.
So I failed 1, so I take 3 damage on one of my killer cans. Okay, next lot of shooting, my Morkanaut will put it's going to put its twin shooters and its Scorcher. Do you even have a Scorcher? You don't have a Scorcher. That's the other one. Now he's going to put his twin shooters into the Moirax, might chip a wound or so off just to help the Death Dread, and then everything else, it's rocket, two rockets, it's Mega Zapper and its custom Mega Blaster into the Lancer as well, really soften him up before Gut Ripper gets in there. So what random effect does my Morkanaut get? He gets sustained hits. Next up, his main gun is Mega Zapper, gets 5 shots. Because it's in the war, he hits on a 4+ now. It's only got 1 hit. Good shooting by me. He didn't even do anything. Does it overheat? It did not overheat. Excellent. Now he's got 3 shots from his custom Mega Blaster, which gets 2 hits because I rolled a 6. It's 5 to 6 to wound. 2 wounds, it's -2. No, yeah, top both of them. The two rocket launchers. That's 3 shots. Hitting on. Whoa, come here. 4s. That's 4 hits. Wound on 5s. Just 1, -2 again. Yeah, he's finally got his shield up. So that's. Oh wait, and then I've got the 2 twin shooters, which probably do nothing at this lad. Okay, so that's all the shooting done with. We've softened up the big lad. Maybe it's not enough. Let's find out if it's enough. So first up, Gut Ripper. He's got that bloodlust. 3d6 charge for Gut Ripper. He's all kinds of in. I think Gut Ripper's. Imagine, should I put Gut Ripper all the way up here? So like he's attacking with a crane, and then everyone else is just going to charge it.
Yeah, before you roll anything else.
Yeah, you
got to move them in because I've got my heroic intervention.
Yeah, so you get to do heroic intervention, so that they'll charge in, and then that what does he get? Who gets heroic intervention?
He gets it for free. He gets it for free. He can choose to do it because they can both do it, even if obviously uses somebody else's space.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's why it's important now to move Gut Ripper in, because I can choose the heroic intervention with Warglaive, and you're the one who don't. I can do it.
Okay. So Andy spent his remaining CP to count heroically intervene with his Warglaive, and then the Moiraxes, they get to do it as their built-in rule. Obviously, because I thought it'd look amazing. Gut Ripper and his Orcs have charged up. They're all over the balconies. They're attacking this big lad with his shield at all kinds of angles. It's all kinds of things happening. Now the Death Dread, he's not having Andy shenanigans here, like. So he's rolled a 9. Let's see if that's enough. Have a look.
Does he get an extra move?
Can't count. That's only a 7, and he needs an 8. So I'm not spending the CP on the killer cans. I'm sorry. The people want to see the Death Dread achieve something. He needs an 8.
Oh,
he won't be denied. Doesn't matter what that dice is. He's in.
13.
He's angry. The killer cans will try and help, but there is a canny charge for them now. That's a 9. I'm not sure that's going to be enough for those lads. No, those lads needed a 10 and only rolled a 9. These three killer cans with the Scorchers are just going to go for the Megara. Yeah, they're in. They've made it in. That's all my charges. Let's get it on. Over here, we'll do the killer cans trying to take out the big lad. They're probably going to bounce and get battered, but let's see what happens. Hitting on 4s, because they're only pelted by grots, unfortunately. It's only 5s and 6s to hurt the big lad. Oh, they got 3 through at minus 2.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5s either way.
Yeah, 6 damage for him. So he takes 4 damage from the killer cans. Lad's down to 18, but you need to remember that this Megara, he heals D3 wounds at the beginning of his turn, because that's his special rule. Next up, we'll go around here. Can my Death Dread take out that, what's he called, a Moirax?
Yeah.
Get him, lads, get him. The Moirax passed his battle shock test. He ain't afraid of no Death Dread. Death Dread's attacks, hitting on freeze, wounding on freeze. So far, so good. Next up, freeze to wound. Not bad, not bad. What's his AP? AP minus 2. That's 5 ups. Getting excited, Andy.
Fail 2.
Fail 2, 6 damage off it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
Down to...
Okay, because the Death Dread didn't quite perform as well as I wanted to, these 3 Orc knobs here are going to turn around and try and help. Then the rest of them, including Gut Ripper, are going to go for the Lancer. So we'll start off with those 3 Orc knobs down at the bottom attacking the Megara. 2 big choppers into the Megara, hitting on 2s, and they're going to be strength. Well, it's going to be 5s and 6s. They're not strength 10 with these. Oh, nice. That's 4 minus 1 more. Nice. That's 6 damage. That'll kill it. Oh, need the claw to get it.
He needs to get it twice.
Claw has to get him twice now. Claw only hit him twice. That's enough. I believe he goes to strength 11, but I'll check. Might be strength 10 actually. Do I need to check? Actually, the power claws are only strength 10, so that did not wound the Megara. So that's alive on 3 wounds remaining. Yeah.
Yep.
3 wounds remaining. Now the rest of the Orcs attacking into the Lancer. Get him, Gut Ripper. This is the big choppers. So 2s and then 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1.
Yeah. Falls either way.
Yep, so that's 6 damage off the Lancer.
Yep, so he takes 5, so he's down to 11.
11 wounds remaining. It's the power claws, and I'm hoping that they don't fully kill it, so Gut Ripper can get the glory on the Lancer. Freeze to hit. 5s and 6s to wound. That's it's only 2 from the claws. That's another 2 damage. It's down to 9 wounds remaining. Can Gut Ripper take 9 wounds off a Lancer? It's a tall order, that.
Yeah.
Last up, it's Gut Ripper, his claw and his attack squeak. Can they take the last 9 wounds off this Lancer? Get him, Ripper! He hits on a 2, that's all of them. He goes up to strength... Oh, I don't think he goes to 12, I think he goes to 11. He doesn't care. That's 5, that's enough to kill it.
Yeah, well, if you do go up to 12, you get another one.
I'll check.
So I'll do the 5 first anyway. Well, he laughs off 3 of them.
Yep, so that's 4 damage.
Yeah, so he takes 4.
So it's down to 5 wounds remaining, yeah? Then his attack squig, hit once, didn't do anything. I'll just check on that last one, but I'm sure he's strength 11. After that big scrap, we've got the Moirax on 3 wounds. The Lancer's got, what, 4? Or
5.
5 wounds remaining on the Lancer. And now they all get to strike back. Oh dear. Wish them luck.
Yeah.
Is it bracketed, the big lad, though?
Yeah, and the Moiraxes as well.
Oh, they're both bracketed.
Right.
First up, we've got the Lancer going for a sweet load against the Orc knobs. He's minus 1 to hit and he'd be minus 1 to wound because of the Orc knob rule.
Yeah. So he's got 10 attacks.
What are these hitting on?
They're going to be hitting on 4s now.
Okay.
And I go reroll.
Yep. Do 6s mean anything for his attacks?
No.
Okay.
So then strength 10, so you're going to drop to 3, so batting against knobs.
Yep.
So that's all.
Yep.
AP minus 2 damage 3 a pop. So if you only 5%, wouldn't you?
Yeah, invulnerable saves for the Orcs, and he fails a dead Orc knob. Oh, I rolled really well. I lost a Orc knob to that. Oh, that was lucky. Next up, it's the Warglaive. It's doing a strike mode for damage free.
So he hits them all.
Don't you get sustained when you charge?
Yeah, but I don't get charge bonuses though, because I wrote into me.
I think you might do, you know. You just don't get the benefit of like striking first.
Yeah.
I'll just say you get it.
Yeah, so
If we're wrong, we're wrong, who cares?
5 hits, so wound on 3s again.
Yeah.
So 1 reroll. Yes, that's 4.
Wait, what?
Well, because I knocked those 2 dice.
Oh,
out.
right,
It's
okay.
gone. I picked up the one that didn't move.
Okay, so 5s and 6s again. I'm rolling fluky as with these Orc Nub dice here. That's another Orc dead. The Moirax has spun around and he's got his great big teddy bear grabbing claw, which is D6 plus 2 damage, so the Death Dread does not like the sound of this.
Yeah. So I'll be hitting on 4 because I'm bracketed.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Freeze to wound, is it?
Yep, so 12. Oh. Oh, I think it's through one. Can't kill him.
Woo!
AP minus 3.
IP minus 3 to go through then.
Yeah, so damage D6 plus 2.
Oh.
7.
7 damage off the Death Dread. I think it's got a wound left. Death Dread is alive on a wound. He tried something and nearly died for it. But
Oh, so got
next turn I get to pick who strikes first, so I might very well do the Death Dread first. And now we've got the Megara, who's going to pimp slap a bunch of killer can hose.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Andy's picking big pimp strike.
Yeah, so hit on 3s. Oh, gosh. Oh, so that's 1 hit apiece.
Yep.
Wounded on 2s because strength 20.
Yep.
Yep, so that's all 3. Damage AP minus 3.
It's just invulnerable saves.
Yeah.
If I fail, it's a dead killer can. So the 2 die. Do they explode? They don't explode, so it just leaves me with a killer can left alive.
Yeah,
So at the end of turn 2 for the Orcs, I'm playing the long game here. I'm going for the objectives at the end of the game, being tactical here with my Orc Goths. I've only got 3 points that turn because of the Challenger 3 points, which I achieved immediately. So that's the end of Orcs turn 2. So it's Imperial Knights turn 2. Time for him to hit back. Okay, turn 2. Is it turn 2?
Yep.
Right, turn 2 for the Imperial Knights. You've still got bring it down, still got no prisoners. Kill vehicles, just kill people in general.
Yeah,
Great
so
stuff.
my Megara stayed in combat. That Moirax has stayed where he is.
Okay.
I used my CP to allow this Moirax automatically passes test, which got me that objective.
Yeah, that's why you've got no CP left.
Yep, then he's fallen back out of combat.
Yep.
So my Lancer failed his battle shock, that's why he stayed in combat.
He's got Orcs all over him.
Yeah. Then the Wargraves has moved into the middle range to charge and do some shooting.
Yeah, he's probably going to melt the pool of Death Dread.
The Armage has been given his ability, he's moved into the street, he can see the Dagger Jet, so his time has come, he's in range of the objective. Everything's lining up for him. I haven't actually checked the range to make sure he's in range.
48 inch range. That's like mad range autocannons, he'd be in range. Look at Gut Ripper though, being an absolute mad lad.
Yeah, the Castigator's moved across here, he's probably going to try and charge that battle wagon.
I'm going to castigate my battle wagon there. Right, so a little bit of shooting and then some, basically...
Yeah, it's going to be loads of shooting because I can shoot in combat as well.
Oh,
vehicles,
no.
so.
Here's his moment. His stubber shot 2 poor grots. But whoa! All the way down this street, he sees the Dagger Jet flying in. This is his moment he's waiting for his whole life. Can he shoot down a Dagger Jet?
Well, he didn't get any sustained hits.
But you got to re-roll.
So far. No,
7 hits though, right?
Yeah, wound on 2 plus, you got anti-fly 2 plus.
Oh no.
There's the 6. So that's 7. So they get an extra point of AP, so AP minus 2. Damage 3.
7 AP minus 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
And how many points does the Dagger Jet have?
I have no idea.
I'll see if I can find it. I'll see.
I have no idea. So I have no idea. What
wounds, so you got past.
All of them. You've shot down my Dagger Jet.
Does he explode? Can he explode? We haven't got this far, so we never use you fly.
No one's ever shot down my Dagger Jet. Anti-fly 2 plus. Oh, I blew up as well. No.
You might finish off that battle.
Dagger Jet, and then we go down it's like a western. The Armigers spins its auto cannons round. Right. That was a hell of a start you shooting phase, Andy.
Yeah, I'm with Megara, so he needs to get that kill can out of the way, so he's going to unload everything into it.
Oh, it's both lightning guns into this. Put a killer can.
No, the Megara's going to shoot.
Oh, the Megara's going to do it. All right, I see.
So I'll use his place passive with Fusil first, because that's got the best side AP.
Yep.
He gets 4 shots with it.
Yeah.
He took us 5, aren't you?
6. 5 wounds.
6. Yeah, well, I'll take the reroll on that one. Perhaps 3's to wound. I'll take the reroll on that one. So 3, AP minus 3.
Yeah, invulnerable saves.
That's 2 pop.
Yeah, takes 2 damage. It's got 3 left.
Right. You have to do this the old fashioned way.
Its lightning cannon doesn't have blaster out, does it?
No.
Alright, lightning cannon to the face.
Where's the say hits 2?
And you're hitting on 4s. Yeah.
So, full house.
Full house, yeah. God, it's like the end of Return of the Jedi here. The poor killer cams getting.
So we use on 3s. That's 7. No AP, damage to a pop.
That's 6. Roll another one. Oh, it's dead.
Does it explode?
Explode, please. He didn't even explode. Rubbish. The Megara, is that Megara or Moirax?
No,
the Moirax into the rear of my battle wagon.
Yeah.
Cowardly behaviour. Yeah, reroll.
Yeah, so we get 1 reroll. Well, it hits. We're going to get another 6 hits.
Nice. These lightning guns could. If against the right army, these lightning guns could be absolutely brutal.
It's like a horde army. Like, say against Warhorde with loads of boys.
Yeah.
Nobody has. I think this one's. Yeah, so this is strength 8. So we need Varger.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get your 1 reroll.
Yeah, with that absolute rubbish.
4.
4. No AP, damage 1.
If I fail them all though.
Enough to kill it.
No, it's down to 2 wounds remaining on the battle wagon.
Oh.
I'm sure your giant knight can flip it over. It's Warglaive. He's putting his melter gun into my poor Death Dread and its thermal spear into the killer cans. Take it away, Andy.
Yeah, so I'll do the melter gun first. So hits your dread. Needs a 4 to wound.
Wounds the dread.
AP minus 4, so you're on an
5 invulnerable save. He dies.
Yeah. Does he explode though?
Do I use my CP reroll on my Death Dread to keep it alive? So then dies in combat now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Does he explode?
I'm not rerolling because he's going to explode and save the day with an explosion.
Yeah. That's why I backed my Moirax away.
Come on, Death Dread, you can do it, mate. Didn't even explode, you rubbish. You
Couldn't even give me this.
You are absolutely rubbish. Better luck in the next game, mate, eh? Okay, so Andy's got 2 hits with his thermal spear after a reroll, and then...
So it'll be 2s to wound.
Yes.
Spend 12.
Yep. Invulnerable saves. Make 1 fail 1, so you just kill the injured one.
Yeah, I think I'm in range.
Does he explode? He doesn't explode. Trying to tase the knobs that are surrounding it.
Yep, so 6 attacks. Sustained hits 2.
Get hitting on 4s now, I imagine.
Yeah, well, I'm in combat anyway,
Yeah.
aren't I? So, okay, reroll. Yep. So, but they all go back in, so I'm 1 up.
Yep.
Then 6, so I'll be on 4s.
Yep.
I get reroll. So 6, no AP, damage to a pop.
Okay. You bag 4 more rock knobs with
So,
your laser.
You say I killed more with shooting than I did with fighting.
Yes, shooting this castigator with his bolt storm cannon or whatever the hell it's called, trying to rip apart the poor battle wagon.
Yeah. So hit on 3.
6 of full rerolls.
Yep, so that's 4 so far.
Yep.
So
6.
So
6 for
between the
space.
battle wagon and your cover.
Yeah.
it's not the size.
You take 6 wounds off the battle wagon, it's got 10 remaining. Charge phase now, so the Warglaive in the centre is going into that remaining Orc Nobles on the ground floor, and then you've got the big Megaras going into the battle wagon.
Yeah, the Cascade's got to try and get to the battle wagon roll, because the multiple dice, so
Yeah.
he might make it.
Okay.
So the Warglaive gets a 12, so he's obviously in.
Yeah, then roll for this lad here.
Yeah, the Megara.
Yeah, he's
he's
in, and then you got
Cascade,
a long bomb over here. I haven't even measured. It's a CP roll.
Yeah, it's 11 to the front.
Okay. So you
Yeah, so you rolled a 14, so yeah.
So he's in to there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Let's fight the Megara. Can he take 2 wounds off a battle wagon?
Yeah, well, he's using his damage 8 profile.
Okay.
Just in case. So, hit them all.
Yes.
Spend 20, so be 3s.
All of them.
AP minus 3, damage 8.
It's 5s and 6s regardless. Need to make them all. Oh, hang on. I did.
You son of a...
The battle wagon lives. Roll like that calls for a can of Monster. The good stuff.
What, Joe?
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Probably castigated next.
Hopefully.
See if he can deal with this battle wagon problem. So he's going for his 4 attacks as well.
Yep.
So,
Reroll.
yep, hits with the roll.
Yep. Strength is he with his sword.
14.
Strength 14, eh?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But it's only damage 6.
Only damage 6.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do I need space to roll? Yeah, it's still 2. That's enough.
That's 2.
Yeah, AP minus 4, so it's going to drop to -3.
So it's on the invulnerable save. Was it just 2?
Yeah.
So if I fail them both, it's dead.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 5 or a 6, and I've got a CP. I didn't make it because I used up my luck on the other one.
Yes, good. That's good.
That is. Do I risk it? I'm not sure, you know. No, I'm going to take it. See if it explodes. It did not explode, and then there's 4 people inside, and they're fine. So, drunk panel beater, he's going to jump out and probably go and kill that stupid armiger over there. Drunk and his mega knobs have jumped out, and it'll be my turn next. Maybe as we go for that Helverin. But what's next? Are we doing this Warglaive?
Yeah, the Warglaive is going for strike.
Yeah.
He's got sustained hits. He's feeling it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
3
so
hits.
At least he hits with a wall.
Wound on freeze.
Yep.
Or is it 4s?
It's strength 10. You might want to move that.
Yeah, so it'll be 4s.
No, what do you get to him? AP minus 3 damage.
Invulnerable save. No, so you strike down another orc knob.
So that means that's 4.
Should be 1, 2. No, there's only 3 of them left now.
Yeah, 3 plus.
Plus Gut Ripper. So that's Andy's attacks for his charges done. So it's now my turn to pick. So I'm obviously going to pick Gut Ripper and friends. So that'll be these 3 Mega Knobs with claws and Gut Ripper himself. I'm going to try and kill off that Lancer before it gets to attack.
Yep, so 5 wounds is it.
So Gut Ripper's still in the war, so Gut Ripper still has 9 attacks. So we'll just start with Gut Ripper because I've got the dice in my hand here. Go on, Gut Ripper, get it! That's all of them hit. He's wounding on 5s and 6s still. Oh, he's fluffed it. Only 1. That's 2 damage.
Yeah.
1 damage. So that's what? 4 wounds remaining.
The claws can still get him.
So the claws can get him. So that's. I've got my attack squeak as well.
Oh, don't forget
the claws, 3s and 5s.
That's a lot of hit.
5s and 6s. That's 3.
Yeah, it's kind of like the exact opposite to your hit roll.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Oh, so
you need to roll A6. That means I can get you the attack squig if you make one of these. No, got it. Got it. Do you explode?
You better hope not, because it's D6 plus 2.
Right, then Lancer is felled. Whew. I imagine the squig just weed on him afterwards. My battle wagon line, I've got an extra attack. So, extra attack from its death roller, hitting on 4s. That's 1, 2, 3. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. It's grab a claw. Hits once. Didn't wound. Wrecking ball. Missed. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Right, let's do the scores. Andy's flying ahead at the end of turn 2. He's on 29 points. He's on all the mid-board objectives. It's not looking good for the Orcs. So it goes into Orcs turn 3. I'm now out of the war, but I am going to draw a challenger card. Let's see what this one gives me. Okay, so turn 3 for the Orcs. I'm out of the war. My Gretchen got me an extra CP. I've still got Bring It Down. I've still got Assassination. I've got a good feeling about this turn. I feel like things are going to die, hopefully. Fingers crossed, eh? So, I drew a challenger card. Andy, what are my choices?
So, yeah, Strategem's pivotal moment. So, for 0 CP, you can make one of your unit eligible to shoot and declare charge and intend which it bans stop battle back.
But I want points.
Yeah. So, your mission is attrition. At the end of your turn, one of what enemy is destroyed at this turn.
So just kill a unit, I get 3 points.
Yeah.
Attrition, yeah, that's what we're going for. I'm picking that one. If I kill a unit this turn, I better bloody kill a unit. Everyone's still alive. Oh no, killed the Lancer. So yeah, let's not forget about him. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Here's what's happening. Big Mech and his Mega Knobs got out of the Morkanaut because the battle wagon got out of the way because he passed his battle shock test. The Gut Ripper failed. He was just so awestruck by the Lancer falling that he got battle shocked. They're gonna shoot and then charge in. They also get the detachment rule because they're led by a mech. I might do the double combo of Mordaka and bigger shells or bigger gits on the Morkanaut to put more firepower into the Megara Battle Wagon can't do anything because he left combat. Killer Cans, they've moved up as well as the Gretchen, kind of sort of like block this lane a bit because there's not much I can do about this Castigator at the moment. He's going to have free reign. Dronk, Panel Beater and his Mega Knobs have moved towards the Helverin. It overwatched them and did absolutely diddly squat. And then the Helverin is still fighting Gut Ripper, who'll have to drop down, and this injured lad over here, he's just hoping that no one notices him. So, to start the shooting phase off, I'm just going to do it. We're going to go for the big wombo combo of more Daka and bigger shells for bigger gits onto the Morkanauts. That puts me down to 1 CP. And I think I'm going to pick lethal hits as well. So I might cause loads of damage to myself here with hazardous rolls, but it is Orcs, it is Dread Mob. So I've got lethal hits on all of his guns. I'm going to push both the stratagems, so I get a re-roll hit, and I get +1 to wound, and I get +1 damage against this lad here. So we'll start for the little guns and work our way up to the big guns. Andy's just pointed out to me that it's armed with 2 twin big shooters and 2 rocket launchers. This is more hazardous tests, so it can't fully die from hazardous tests, but it can nearly die from hazardous. You rip itself to shreds here. The bolts flying everywhere out of it. So first up, the big shooters. So re-rolling hits, and I've got lethal hits. I'm going to fish. So that's 2, and then they get a roll again. Roll again. So that's 3 armour saves for it. No.
Totally fine.
So the big shooters have done nothing so far.
And he's going to save all your hazardous rolls to the end.
Oh, I'll get +1 to wound. I need to remember that, don't I? So 2 rocket launchers. Uh-oh. That's only 2 shots. Whoops. 1 hit, 1 missed. That's still missed. +1 to wound. Wounded it, -2. Oh, you're doing that funky dice rolling. Right. The custom Mega Blaster, the littler one. Gets a re-roll, thank the Lord. 2 lethals. Both get through. I can't remember the damage. I think they're both damage D6 a go, these. So that'd be 10 damage that we check. 10 damage from the custom Mega Blaster. So it's took 7 damage from that. Then he's got his big main gun, which has been rolling terrible, so that's 45 shots for it. 5 shots for that. That's the lethal, and the other one's all missed, so let's roll all them again. Oh, it's just a lethal, so it's a 5 up save for you again. Oh, no. Right. 6 hazardous checks, that was terrible.
You're going down to 12 wounds. That's punching range.
Hazardous. He takes 9 wounds, he puts him on 11.
So you caused me 7, took 9.
Yeah.
A fair trade.
Yeah, I'll take that. Last CP on grenades from the Mega Knobs.
Do they have grenades?
They do have grenades. I checked while you were having a tab. So, mortal wounds on a 4+. Have 3 mortal wounds from the Mega Knobs.
I'll only have 2 then.
So there's 2 mortal wounds from the Mega Knobs as well. Hopefully we bring... What's I left it on? 10. 10 wounds left, and I've took 9 wounds on my Morkanauts. Whoops. My 2 killer cans are going to shoot at the Helverin. I'm just going to pick lethal hits for the rockets. They get 6 shots. Hitting on 4s with lethal hits. Okay. 4 hits though.
Did you say we hit on 4? Wasn't that 4?
Oh.
Well, you got in there, man.
2 wounds. -2. But you got cover, so you take 3 damage.
What do I?
You do. So I put it down to 9 for that Helverin over there, and then my last bit is... Oh no, these lads have actually got to shoot as well. You remember that? Right. Tell you what, while I'm overshooting this Helverin though, I'll do these Mega Knobs shooting at him, and then I'll do the other Mega Knobs. So these lads have got a custom Mega Blaster, a teleport blaster, and 2 combi weapons. Oh, so they get, because they got led by a mech, they get one of the random effects. I'm not picking for these. So they get sustained hits. So the teleport blaster has got 3 shots. He's going to hit on a 5. He gets reroll 1. He completely missed. What a puddinhead. The custom Mega Blaster. He completely missed. Stop rolling 4s, man. Combi weapons. 1 hit. Incredible. Nothing. Well, that was them. Over this side. Oh wait, hazardous. He's alright. The custom Mega Blaster from this big mech into the... Oh, see what random thing they get? They get lethals. So his custom Mega Blaster, he gets one hit. Wounded it. He failed, you take D6 damage. Just the one. Yeah, and do I overheat? I do overheat, so I take 3 damage as well. Brilliant. So he's got a wound remaining. Go for him. And then there's just 12 shots from his knobs. There's 2 lethals and a bunch of hits. That's 4 armour saves for it.
No armour, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, so 1 fails.
Yeah.
Yep, so he's down to 8.
Nice.
He brackets
We're shooting, so charges, we're going to have the killer cans go into that warglaive, big mech into the knight, yeah, they're in, the killer cans, they're in, and then drunk panel beater over there against the Helverin, he's in as well. I don't think I've got anyone else who can charge, so let's move them all in and get crumping. Yeah, combat phase, can my big mech with custom force field, I need to remember what that custom force field actually, take out this, what's he called, a Megara?
Yeah, Megara.
4 attacks from the big mech, hit their 3s and 5s. 2 hits, 5s, nope, he's fluffed it, oh dear. I'll do the 2 claws. They hit on 4s, wound on 5s. Oh, beautiful, 3 of them.
AP minus 2, so
Yeah.
5 either way?
Yeah. Ooh.
Damage 2, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, it's got 2 wounds. But the thing is, claws only have kill saws only have 2 attacks.
But damage 3, like anti-vehicle 3 or something?
No, the strength 12. That's the thing that they've got going from the twin linked.
12.
So he has to not do what I've just did.
He totally missed.
He missed. What an idiot.
Goatee.
What an idiot.
You know what's really bad?
Custom force field only works against ranged attacks. Uh-oh, it's going to have to rely on their mega armour and their orky toughness. Next up, killer cans into that warglaive. Have it. 4s and then 5s. That's 4 hits. Oh wait, they're in combat. They get to roll their thingy rule. They've got, if they roll a 6 to wound, they get increased AP.
Right.
Which I just did. So that one's AP minus 2, that one's AP minus 3 or 4.
Right, so the one's minus 2.
Yep.
So the other one.
Yep, so you've just took 6 damage. You took 4 damage from the killer cans.
He's down.
Side, same again, we've got Drunk, the big mech, and his 3 mega knobs. So Drunk, first he hits on 3s, he's hit 3 times. Oh, hang on. They're a mech unit, so they get... Oh, they should have got... They've got sustained hits, so that's an extra hit.
Well, it makes you feel better. I forgot about his unyielding power gun again, so... I keep remembering about it, after he's like, took all his damage.
On the drive on.
Oh,
Dog!
yeah. I'm quite passing those saves, I can't remember now though.
Strength is probably... Oh, wait, power claw, strength 9. Are you toughness 9? You
Toughness 10.
Oh, he's done nothing, you absolute idiot. Right. Power claws. 4s. Right, so that's full house, because they're over 6. Right, there, that's better.
Strength 9, yeah.
Strength, yeah, these are strength 8 or 9, doesn't matter, it's 3 wounds.
Yep.
Minus 2. So you
it's
took
plus 1.
4 damage.
Yeah. Yep, he's took 4.
So what's he got 2 wounds remaining?
5. He's got 9.
Oh, he's got 9.
Yeah.
Okay, the kill saw's not going to get you then. He did hit once though, and he wounded, and that's AP minus 3 that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that gets through, damage 2.
Damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's down to 3.
Down to 3 on that Helverin over there.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Castigator will have something to say about that.
How dare you pick on that?
But now you get a strike back, where would you like to start,
I'll
mate?
go for the warglaive, he'll go to the knobs again.
Warglaive into the knobs, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I'll do his strike.
Are you bracketed?
No, he's got 8 wounds then.
Alright, okay.
So, we're going to go for his strike, so 4 attacks. So hitting on 3s.
Yeah, re-roll that. Looks still missed. Wounding on 3s, I assume, or is it 4s?
Strength 10,
So 4s, yeah. Re-roll that one.
No,
So
so
two.
AP minus 3 damage to the
So
opponent.
6s. I save one, fail one. So you take out another Orc knob.
Yep, so,
I might as well do Gut Ripper and his mates now, mightn't I?
yeah.
Okay, so Gut Ripper's dropped down a level. There's 2 power claws and Gut Ripper left. So this is the 2 power claws they're hitting on a 3. Oof. Only 3 hits, win on a 5. 2 wounds, -2. Yep, 4 damage. So 2 damage, so he's got 6 wounds remaining. So it's up to Gut Ripper.
And this squig.
And his squig. Gut Ripper's done absolutely nothing. Uh-oh. His squig did 2 wounds.
Any AP?
I don't think so, no. No, so, oh well. Not quite how I wanted that to go. What's up next, Megara?
Yeah, so he's going to sweep.
Sweet mode, yes, goes damage free, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Damage to AP minus 2. You don't have to fill up any more, do you?
Are you bracketed?
Yeah, so I'm going to be hitting on 4.
I've only got 2 wounds. Yeah, you get a reroll though.
No.
So it's 5 hits. Well, these wounds on freeze.
Yeah, strength 10. And there I go. 1 reroll. Yep, so 4.
What's the AP of that?
-2 damage to each.
So 4s. Yeah, you kill off a Mega Knob.
I'm going to kill the claw guy. I mean, this kill sword.
End of turn 3. I didn't do my challenger card, and I didn't do either of my secondaries. I remember that I did do my secondary last turn for assassination and bring it down. So I've added them on, so it puts me on to 12 points in total. But that's got 2 wounds left. That's got 6 wounds left. He's got 3 wounds left.
He's got 10.
He's got 3 wounds left. So everything's nearly dead, but nothing's actually dead. 2 wounds on my battle wagon. 11 wounds on my Morkanaut, so it's all to play for here. I'm trying to go for the end game, but I'm having a chew on here. So it's Imperial Knights turn 3. Can some of them please die? Okay, Andy, still got no prisoners, still got to bring it down. Yeah?
Yeah.
Did
I
you?
think I'm actually really close to tapping that on both of them, I'll be honest.
Yeah. So obviously you've kept the big lad, you warlord in combat, yeah?
Yeah, so everybody passed the batrep test apart from the Helverin.
The Helverin over here, so that means you lost one of the objectives, so you only got 10 on your primary, yeah?
Yeah. He's got the bondsman ability from the Castigator again to get better shots.
Yes.
This one's got ignores cover because he's probably going to try and blast at those grots through there.
Yep.
Because there's some soft targets still kicking about.
Okay.
Everybody else is piled towards the middle, where for the end game the Megara's recovered 3 wounds.
Yes.
So he's hoping to be able to finish off this half of the pod. His turn.
Yes, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Shooting.
Yeah.
Megara's putting his plasma gun and his radiation beamer thing that's in his hand into the Meganobs and his lightning cannon, into my Morkanaut.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So I'll start with lightning cannon.
Lightning cannon first, yeah.
So, those miss, I get 1 reroll. Yep, but then they go back in, the sustain hits 2. Right, what's the toughness?
It's toughness 12.
Yes, I need bars. 1.
Okay.
No AP, damage 2.
You failed. Was it 2 damage?
Yep.
9 wounds left on the Morkanaut. Into the Meganobs.
Yep.
2 hits.
Then strength 8 and wounded on 3s.
Yep.
AP minus 3 damage 2, but you get your 4% one because it's a ranged attack.
I failed, so the Meganob's down to 1 wound.
Yep.
See if your little radiation thing gets him.
So he gets 4 hits.
Yep. Anti-infantry 2+, I imagine.
Yep. Yep, so all 4 wounds. No AP, damage 1.
Yeah, he's okay. You do not melt his face off.
No, I have to rely on the 4.
Irax is going to put his lightning guns, cannons, whatever they are,
Lightning locks.
Lightning locks, and he's going to explode some grots.
Yep, so. Yep, he's not bracketed, so he's in on 3s.
Yeah, a reroll.
Yep.
Oh,
And then 1.
you get an extra 6 dice in, yeah.
Yep.
Then wounded on 2s because the grots.
Yep. Oh, then I get a reroll. That one.
They're all dead.
Yeah, well, ignores cover, but there's no APs, but.
They don't have an armor save. All the grots are gone. Heavily damaged Moirax is going to try and take out the heavily damaged battle wagon.
Yeah, so he's hitting 4s. No, it's not a good start. This is very much.
But if you roll a 6, it's dead, right?
Yeah. So that was my plan. I didn't want to roll 6 to hit. No.
Well, you got to reroll.
No.
That wounds it up.
Strength 8, yeah.
Okay.
No AP.
Passed. Yep, the battle wagon lives.
There you go. He also has a radiation cleanser. Come on, man. One. Doesn't.
Okay.
Oh well.
You've got this Warglaive in combat.
Yeah.
He's just going to try and melt a gun both killer cans.
No, he's gonna. He's within 12 months you get walking out.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot a metal gun into your kill cans.
Okay.
He's going to try and thermal spear your walking out.
Okay.
So the metal gun hits, doesn't wound.
Okay.
I need a 3 to wound him.
You do.
So I'll take his reroll to wound.
Alright, yeah.
That'll be like AP.
Passed.
Passed what?
The
So they have
save.
an invulnerable save?
Yes. All lock wheels have invulnerable saves.
No. Oh, damn it. I've lost my page.
2 shots against the
Yeah.
one hit.
Yeah, I've still got my reroll to hit.
Yeah.
So both hit. Strength 12.
Toughness 12.
I imagine. 2 wounds.
That's not what we wanted, is it? That's not.
You get 4% wound, don't you? Because you've got a force field.
No, I think it's a 5. Made them both. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And he's going to try and finish off Morkanort with the Castigator's Gatling gun thing. I was going to play extra gubbins on it, but that's you can't play it on Titanics, unfortunately. That's for -1 damage.
So he's still got 18, so he's back, dude. Well, that was hit. That turned out to be a miss.
Yeah, 6s to wound, re-rolling.
Yep. There's 3.
Yep.
7.
7, yeah.
AP -2.
I'll claim a bit of cover, I think, for Wangle it. So -1, so it's only got 3 plus saves, so 4s. So look, it's failed 2, so it's took 4 damage. It's got 5 wounds remaining on the Morkanort. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bit of shooting, Helbrin just pop blasting away point blank into the Mega Knobs.
Yeah. So he's hitting on 4s.
Yep.
He still has sustained hits. Get a roll.
Yep.
Yes, that's a 3.
Yep. Win on
Go
3s.
back in for sustained hits.
Yep. Reroll one of them. So was that 4?
Yeah, so it's AP -2 now, damage to the pop.
Okay, AP -2, damage free.
Yeah.
Okay. You kill off 2 Mega Knobs.
That's in the stubber. So then the other one goes in for the sustained hit. So he's wounded on 5s.
Yeah. Yeah, so you kill off 2 Mega Knobs though, good shooting. Okay, it charges, the Castigator's gone into the Mega Knobs, the Moirax is going into the Battle Wagon, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, he's 13. He's
Okay,
well.
so there we go, let's get it on. Things up, the Moirax into the Battle Wagon has got 2 wounds left, which shouldn't really be alive at this point, but
Yeah, so
it is.
Because he's damaged.
Yeah, reroll. Yeah, it's 3 hits. 5s, is it a wound?
It's strength 12.
Alright, 4s, you get 1 reroll.
Yeah, so there's only 1. AP -3, so
So
it drops to 2.
Yeah, so 5 or 6. Nah, fails that one.
Damage D6 +2, so it's automatically going to kill you.
Damage D6 plus 2, but I've got 1 CP. And I could kill you back if I attack, couldn't I? Because you've got how many wounds left? 3. I could get you back if I pass that save.
Yeah. I will say the casket is, with this sweep, it's only damage 2. With stab, it's damage 6, so I have to do stabbies to try and kill that. So he's only got 4 attacks. In case you wanted to save your save.
Alright, okay, go on then. I'll let the Battle Wagon live. Well, sorry, let the Battle Wagon die, but. Okay.
Actually, no, do they have an input save because it's AP -4, so they'll go up to 1.
What about using a reroll on the Battle Wagon? I'm not going to see if it explodes. I don't want it to explode. If it explodes, it could kill the Morkanort.
The explosion could kill them, Warocks.
It could kill everyone. It's not going to explode. It just conks out. Next combat, so the Castigator's going to have to go stabby mode to get past the 3 wounds of Mega Knobs.
Yeah. So, hit on 3s.
Okay,
No,
good start.
No good start.
No, that's not what we wanted. Now we need it to roll 1s.
Yep, so it needs 2s.
Nope,
Yeah.
that's not good.
So you need 6s to save.
I need 6s to save here.
Damage 6 of pop. How many guys are left? 2.
I just roll for the Mega Knob. Yeah, then my big Mega. Oh, right, everyone's dead. Castigator got them both. Okay, it's my turn to attack. I've got Killer Cans, Gut Ripper, or I've got the Mega Knobs and the Big Mech against the Megara. I think I'm going to try and take out the Megara. It's on the objective. That'll get me more points next turn if I'm on it. It's only got, what, 5 wounds remaining?
Yeah. And it's an assassination target.
Right, so they're a unit. They're a mech unit, so I get to my... Yeah, right, so it gets me sustained hits. So, the Big Mech. Whoa, mate, throwing dice about. Big Mech, 4 attacks, hits on 3s. Didn't get any 6s, but he's got a full house. give those dice a good shake because they're on the results I want. 5s and 6s. That's 1 wound. Get 2 damage. 1 damage.
So you're down to 4.
Down to 4, right. The Mega Knob with a Power Claw. He completely missed. Oh, it's down to the Mega Knob.
The Kill Claw guy.
The Killer Claw guy again. He hit once. He wounds on a 4 with a reroll.
Do you still have your CP? If you want to reroll the CP.
Nah, it's alright. There you go. Yep, that's 2 more damage.
Yep, so he's down to 2 wounds.
He's got 2 wounds remaining. Again. But the thing is, right, is that Mega Knobs, like Big Mech, sorry, if I survive the combat, I can bring back a Mega Knob. I can heal him. I just need you to roll really badly. But obviously, you're not going to roll here. You're going to go against the Warglaive. Are you going for the knobs?
Yeah, I'm trying to get at the knobs.
Okay.
So
hitting on
in 3 because he's 6 wounds.
Yeah.
Yep. So he hits 12. Hits with 3 of them.
Wounds on 4s. With 1 reroll.
No,
right, so,
just the 1. Can't remember the AP. AP minus 3.
AP minus 3. Alright, just chop straight through then, so that's a knob dead. But the killer cannons, what benefit do they get from Dread Mob? The same thing as before, they get extra AP on critical wounds. They need to hit first. They didn't do anything. Well done them. Right. Gut Ripper, stop messing about and kill that Warglaive. That's 3 hits. He's strength 10, so 4. Oh, God!
Come on, Squiggy.
The Power Claw. 2 hits. 1 wound.
No, don't tease us.
Yep, 2 damage. Yep, it's down to 4 wounds. The Squig. 2 wounds from the Squig.
Oh.
Takes a wound. Yep, takes another wound.
Take a wound. Down to 3.
3 wounds left on him from the Squig.
You want to do the cans now, because obviously.
I've done the cans.
Have you?
They didn't do anything. They fluffed it up.
Oh,
so now you've got your Megara.
Yeah.
So I need you to roll really badly for this Megara now.
Yeah, he's going to go for the sweep because the sweep's damage 3.
Go for sweep.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
His damage 3, his sweep.
Yep.
Hit on 4s because I'm damaged.
Yep.
Yeah, we roll. Strength 10, so we win on
3s.
With a reroll.
So what's the AP of that?
6. AP minus 2 damage.
And how many was it? 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mega Knobs. Passed. Mega Knobs. Passed and failed. CP on this one here.
Alright.
Passed. So 2 last ones on the Mega Knobs. I need to.
You need one of them.
I need to pass. I need to pass one of these. I did, so I lose that injured Mega Knob. That was a CP well spent right there. Okay, Andy's absolutely smashing it. He's on 48 points at the end of turn 3 because he's still getting his no prisoners. He's getting his bring it down. I did not. It's a challenger cards of the whole battle round as far as I can tell, but I didn't get a chance to do it because I still didn't kill anything. Everything's just getting beaten up but not dying. It's like a Rocky film, this. So it's going into turn 4. That objective is now gone over there, but the ones in the centre now are worth more points, but I still don't have them, so I need to get Andy off them to stop him scoring them, and then maybe at the end of the game I can score some more points. So I will be getting another challenger card going into turn 4 for the Orcs. Okay, turn 4 for the Orcs. We're struggling. Still got to bring it down, still got assassination, still need something to die, got 1 CP. Basically, my Morkanaut needs to be the man of the match here and win the game for me. I also need this Big Mech, who healed himself up with his Grot Oiler, and then he used his Big Mech ability to bring back a Mega Knob. So there's now 2 Mega Knobs and the Big Mech. They're all at full wounds fighting that Megara that's got 2 wounds left, but it gets to fight first in combat is a problem. Because, well, he can do, depending on if Andy picks him to go first, which obviously he's going to. He's got a damage-free sweep attack. I don't really have anything that can shoot at him in combat either, because all the weapons on the Morkanaut are blast. I mean, I suppose I could put big shooters into it and just hope that they do something. If I managed to take 2 wounds off it, that would be amazing.
That was his Mega Blaster. Normal, but obviously, so you got 24 range.
Yeah, so basically, Morkanaut is stomping towards the Castigator. I've got to deal with the Castigator because he's got too many wounds left, and obviously he's a big, scary boy. Gut Ripper, Meganob, Killer Cans are still scrapping in the centre. The Killer Cans will try and take out this Megara with their rockets. And that's basically where we're at. I've got 1 CP left. I need to save that for the hazardous rolls for the Morkanaut. I'll start off the shooting phase with those 2 Killer Cans, see what benefit they get. They're getting sustained hits. So rockets at that Megara, 3 shots. Hitting, because they're in combat on 5, they're completely missed. Well, good start to the shooting phase. Brilliant stuff. Right, so let's see what benefit the Morkanaut is getting. He's going to might have to do some split fire in here. What's he getting? He's getting sustained hits. Right, I'll get back to you. Right, Morkanaut, man of the match time. Are you getting -1 to hit, by the way?
I would hope so, 5.
Oh, he only hits on a 6. Right, uh-oh. Right,
Change you
doesn't matter. He's going to go custom Mega Blaster, because not blast, and his big shooters into the Megara. Yeah? His rockets into the Moirax. And its big custom Mega Zapper into the Castigator. So we're going to start with the rockets into that, whatever you're called, Moirax. Eat some rockets. It's 5 shots. Any hit, because I'm only hitting on 6s now, but any hit is 2 hits. You've been hit 4 times by rockets. These are wounded on 5s. Oh, come on! Right, the custom Mega Blaster at the Megara. Missed. Right, well, it's not going well. Big shooters at the Megara. I hit him 4 times. Wounded him on 6s. They're twin linked. 1 armour save. Right, okay. Now the custom Mega Cannon thing has been rolling terrible all game, so let's hope it changes its tune. It did change its tune.
It's rolling good to number shots.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't.
I thought it was all 5s and stuff.
Nope. So 9 shots hitting on 6s. 4 hits. Its strength is something. 10. So 5s. Oh, all 4. Yeah, you're on your invulnerable save, mate.
Yep, so can we get through?
Would you like to CP any of them? Because these are damage D6 plus 1 each. Oh wait, no, sorry, there's damage D6.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You have to roll 666 to kill me and I'll get it past all my other pains.
That's done 8 damage to you.
Oh, well.
So 7 damage off you, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So down to 11.
Now I've fired 2 hazardous weapons there, so 2 hazardous checks. He failed 1. He failed 1, so he's got 2 wounds left. I'm happy with that. I'm not re-rolling that. He's down to 2 wounds remaining. He's ripping himself to shreds. Right, so I've only got 1 charge. Morkanaut into the Castigator. He's in, funnily enough, with this 3d6 bloodlust thing. So he's charging into him, and obviously that is a tank shock. Morkanaut doing a little rugby tackle into the Castigator. Have yourself 4 mortal wounds. Yep, so what's that thing down to?
7.
Okay, Morkanaut, it's your time to shine, mate. If only you'd have done 1 more wound, could have got that Castigator with 1 punch. But it's damage 6 on its weapon, hits on a 4. Whoa, hang on, you're a walker, what benefit are you getting? You are getting lethal hits. Excellent. Just roll 4 6s now, please, mate. That's a lethal. And another hit. Just didn't wound. Nothing much I can do about that. Got 1 save.
Yeah, so -3 is it?
-3.
So 6?
Yep, so you took 6 damage.
Yep, he's down to 1 wound.
He's got a wound remaining. Am I going to have another turn where I don't kill anything again? Right, okay, so that's my charge done with. So where would you like to do your next fight, Andy? Would it be this?
Yeah, the guy was going to start something.
So this lad with his 2 wounds needs to kill off all of these.
Pause.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Right.
That's enough to kill the mega.
That is enough to kill them all.
We've done 3.
Oh, they're going to live. Well, someone's going to live.
Yep, just the 1.
What's the AP of that? See what I roll.
I think it was minus
Yeah, I've passed.
damage 3.
I've passed. I've passed. I've passed! Killer cans, stop being useless. Don't roll a 5 or a 6 again for your benefit. Right, they've got lethal hits. 6 attacks. Oh, you idiots. Idiots! So the Warglave's now going to try and take out Gut Ripper and his Orc bodyguard.
So hit for 3.
Yeah, wounds on 4s. Reroll.
Yep, so just 2.
Yep, it's AP.
AP minus 3, 3 damage.
Okay, so you kill off the Mega Knob.
Yep.
How many was it? 2 or 3?
It was 2.
Okay.
AP minus 3 damage.
So the one at the Gut Ripper.
Is it 1?
Yeah, he fails that, so he takes 3 damage. I think he's got 5 wounds, so I think you'll have 2 left. Right, come on, Gut Ripper. Do something. Come on. 2. Oh no. Freeze now. Oh, you idiot. He's not leading the unit anymore. So he only hits on a 3 now. And he did a wound. It's not enough to kill it either. Yeah, so 6. Yeah. Oh wait, he's got a squig.
Yeah, go on.
The squig hit. The squig didn't wound. I've done it again. I've had another. All right. Okay. So now we go over here.
Yeah. Well, my Castigator will point next.
Oh, the Castigator, of course.
Yeah.
So does the Castigator strike down my marking out with 2 wounds left? You've
you
got plenty CP, mate. Is there anything you can do?
I'm going to go for Sweetie Sweet, so I get 12 attacks.
Oh,
I am moved in your own 5.
You go like anime.
Yeah, I am moved in your own 5, but it's still AP minus 3 down to 2 or 4. Oh, you have to get through with 1.
Okay. So you're hitting on 4s, I imagine, yeah?
Yeah.
With a reroll.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, so good. Now I need you to fluff up your wound rolls.
Yep, so there's wound on 5.
Okay, so far, so good.
Yeah, that's only 1.
An AP minus what?
3.
So if I roll a 6,
Yeah, it's damage 2.
I roll a 6.
Nah, that's going to be 1 now.
Oh,
Close.
please.
Does he explode?
No, wait. I don't want him to blow up, do I?
No, because he could kill Cut.
Oh, no. Don't blow up. He didn't blow up.
No.
Morkanot is not man of the match. I can't believe this is where we're at. That's got 1 wound. That's got 3 wounds. That one's got 1 wound. He's got 3 wounds. He's got 2.
There's one over here with 10.
I just need one to blow up and like cause like a chain reaction and kill them all. Right.
Come on, you mega knobs. Come on, you.
Right, you get a buff. You get a buff. Right, you've got lethal hits. Excellent. That's what kind of the best one to have. So, Big Mech, kill that stupid knight. Just roll a 6. Is it that hard? 1 wound. You're dead.
Oh, maybe not.
You're dead. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, you guys roll the table. Oh, he's rolled a 6.
You've got 1 wound left.
Right, the Power Claw. Didn't roll 6, but hit 3 times. 5s and 6s. He couldn't do anything. Oh, it's down to the kill saw again. He hit twice. He wounds on a 4. He did it twice.
At least he's turned them on this time.
Yeah.
It's a 5, isn't it?
You need to roll double 6.
You know what? I'm going to take the CP beautiful. I was saving it for fighting death, but I can't do it now because he's only 4.
Okay.
Yeah, he's done it. He's fine. He's got 1 wound left.
Oh, I can't believe it. I've done it again. I've done it again. I haven't scored any of my secondaries again. This is embarrassing. I didn't do either of my secondaries again. 1 wound left. 1 wound left. 1 wound left. 3 wounds left. 3 wounds left. What am I supposed to do? And that one heals at the start of the command phase, which is now, and then Andy gets 3 command points, and all of his knights go to a 5 up in Feel No Pain as well.
I get 3 extra dollars, so I get an extra 4, so I go up to 5.
Right, great stuff. So it's Imperial Knights turn 4.
Right, see how many wounds I get back? 2.
Gets 2, so it's up to 3 wounds now. Great. Let's do some battle shocks. Okay, turn 4 for the Imperial Knights. A slight stroke of luck for the Orcs. Not that it matters because I'm going to be completely and utterly dead by the end of his turn, but Andy failed all of his battle shocks for all of his knights that were on objectives, so he didn't actually score any primary. I mean, it makes no difference to me because
the 2 that have already done the job.
Because everyone will be dead at the end of this turn. But well, maybe he's not the Mega Knobs over here because they're a bit far away. But let's face it, Gut Ripper and those 2 killer cans are about to be knighted. Well, I just hope. Oh, you know what it is, right? Are you sure you want to be that close to both killer cans? Because if the blow,
Yeah, because I've got a guy with 10 wounds here.
All right, okay. So even if everybody goes up,
Yeah.
So
even if everybody else dies, there's still somebody on the objective. For
okay,
me.
okay. So you're just going to shoot those killer cans to death with that armature by any chance?
Yeah. Who else obviously got the bombs ability?
Obviously got the bombs, right? So
Yeah,
please,
so
please kill both my killer cans so they can both explode.
Yeah. So I will be hitting them on falls, so shoot them to combat. And them badly damaged.
Okay, you get a reroll.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, get one back in. Wounded on 3s.
Hang on, I'll get rid of some of my dice. I'll have to be on the one.
You reroll.
3.
3 at -2, yeah?
Yeah.
5s and 6s. Fail all of them, so that's
Damage 3 each, so that'll be
one dead and one
down to 2.
The one that died, please explode. He did explode.
So it takes the other one down to 1.
Yes. So that kills. If you better get these feel no pains out, mate.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm going to kill this one. So it hits him,
Yep, so
and him, I imagine. If not, I'll kill the other one. So it does. So it kills.
yeah, so you killed that one.
Yeah. Oh, shit!
yeah.
So the Warglaive dies.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
No.
Your Castigator's got 1 wound.
Yep.
He
He's
doesn't.
fine.
He does not die.
Then the armature.
Has he only? Oh, he's only got 1. Yeah, he's alright.
Well, he's not going to die.
He's not going to die, but
Yeah, he still takes a wound.
takes a wound, and then you got this Moirax. He doesn't take a wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is this one too far?
No, he should be alright. Yeah, he's in the boss. He'll be alright. He's got 10 wounds.
Oh,
Yeah. So he takes 1 wound. So
Yeah.
I've got a killer can on a wound,
Yeah,
but you've got your stubber.
Yeah, stubber.
Okay, so now I need this killer can to get killed by that stubber, and
also
then I need him to explode as well. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's 9 hits off the. No, don't be so. Stop.
5 stubborn.
How many is that?
4. It's AP -2 as well.
It dies.
Does it explode?
Hopefully. Explode! No, it didn't explode.
Yeah, epically it didn't explode.
That means this, what's that, a Moirax with his
Yeah, Moirax.
2 lightning guns is going to get poor Gut River. Gut River's going to leg it. He's got lightning behind him as he tries to leg it through the building.
He's hit on 3 because he's still got 9 wounds. Oh, that's 8 more.
Just imagine all the lightning blasting around him in his squig as he legs it away from it.
He's like, hang on, I'm in a metal platform.
I don't think an orc would realise that.
Oh, they're going to be roll. He's took this 5, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3s. That's
Yeah.
5, 10, 14.
14 saves for Gut Ripper.
No AP, but also I forgot to put Ignor's cover on him, so it'll be what, a 3+ save because he's in cover.
Yeah. So as Gut Ripper legs it away from the Moirax, he's got to take 14 3+ saves. He dies. He gets zapped to bits as he runs through the metal building, getting hit by lightning cannons. Okay, let's get this over with. Radiation cleanser from his hand. That's the crazy radiation beam out of his hand.
So, 6 hits, that's 4 wounds, no AP damage 1.
Okay, so you injure an orc knob, and then
That makes the lightning gun nice, kill me 1.
is this a lightning gun?
Yeah, lightning gun. So he's hitting on claws.
Wounded on.
It'll be 3s,
Yep.
9. So,
5.
No AP, damage 2.
Yo, you kill off all the mega knobs, just leaves the big mech to get shot by the plasma gun.
Yeah, it's phase plasma, so hits twice.
Yep.
Again, wounded on 3s.
Yep.
AP minus the damage 2.
He's dead as well. Game's over. Oh wait, I've got a CP reroll, I might as well use it now. He's still dead. Game's over. Well, Knights got their revenge. Okay, we've added it up, and it was a total whooping on the Orcs by the Imperial Knights. They've got their revenge. 22 points for the Orcs, 78 points for the Imperial Knights. What an absolutely bizarre game. Every single one of these Knights is going to fail its next MOT. I'll tell you that much. But damn it.
Well done, good game. It was a good fight. Good
Yeah.
try.
I was just thinking, right, like, first of all, White Monster is better than Pitch.
It's not.
He thinks
White Monster's very overrated, just based on people with too much time behind their names.
No. White Monster's in the chat. Second of all, my orcs can be so lethal and then so much of a wet flannel, depending on like what detachment and stuff I use them in. It's crazy. Yet again, another game happens with my orcs where I just sit there whole game thinking, wish I was in Warhorde. You know what I mean?
Well, we're stopping you using Warhorde. I think force you to bring these guys.
No, I just do it so like when it comes to like content on the channel, I've got different detachments and different things happening. I mean, I could just go, Warhorde every week and just do it that way, but I want to vary up the videos that I put out and then vary up the detachments that I use within them. Obviously, your Imperial Knights have got no choice. They've only got one detachment, but the Knights Codex is coming out soon.
Yeah, but
hopefully there's some
the
variation.
2 Knight armies have got to try and expand when it comes out. So
yeah, no, but sometimes just the actual detachment itself can give you a bit of an option, can't it, with what you can do in game with them instead of it, might give you a bit different.
Well, at least to be fair, with this Knight army, the point shouldn't change too much because most of it's legends.
Yeah,
like in that shady place.
Yeah, but I think with the Dread Mob, I have more models, but they weren't like battle ready or game ready sort of type thing. I think to make Dread Mob work, you need more walkers. Do you know what I mean? I need more of them. Do you know what I mean? Battle wagons gone. Get rid of them. More walkers in there just to spam them. I don't think having a mix worked at all. They weren't hitting hard enough clearly because the knights were still alive. Obviously, it was a bit of a little bit.
Yeah, they were barely alive.
Yeah, but the toughness was keeping them in it. Wasn't it? Like all the rockets and stuff just weren't quite punching hard enough. So she didn't have the tank busters. They would have been good for this game. All the vehicles. I love.
Your commandos like infiltrating.
Yeah, well, I did think that. I was making the list like, do I take Gazgul and Snickrot and blah blah blah. So the second reason, all this, that, and the other, and I just thought, no, I'll just take max up. I added all my big mechs, and I added all my walkers in, and then after that, I was like, right, I probably should have some more knobs and a war boss, and then see what was left over. The only thing I took out of this was the Gretchen, and they were probably my man of the match because they kept getting me. They kept getting me command points every turn until you decided you were sick of them and exploded them all with lightning bolts.
Yeah, well,
you went Palpatine on them.
Yeah, because you never failed to give you any.
Do you have a man of the match for your armies?
It's going to be the Armiger / Castigator again. Just lighting everybody up with those crazy arms.
Your Castigator was lethal, even shooting at things that were toughness 12 because of its rerolls.
Yeah.
And its damage 2. And
but just how much he turns up at Armiger, who gives him sustained hits and extra point of AP.
Yeah,
they're so dangerous.
They're a dynamic little duo. They're because you don't want to necessarily go near him because of him. And then he's really good sat on objectives, and then obviously he had his moment. Well, he's the Armiger, when the dagger jet turned up.
Yeah, finally got to use his rule.
Yeah, as soon as it arrived, finally, I've been waiting for the whole channel for this.
Yeah, like I say, it was like you Kung Fu Panda, and I was like, my time has come.
I tell you, who's not my man of the match? The Death Dread.
Well, he tried his best, bless him.
Yeah, the legend of my Death Dread lives on. You can't do anything. Death Dread suck so bad. They need to bring like a Redemptor-sized one out, don't they? They need to Redemptor it up a bit. They need to move on.
I think what they need to do is give him an extra couple of inches on his move, so he's got more chance of actually getting to where
he is. 8 wounds? Why? Why don't they have 10 or something? You know what I mean?
To be fair, I think the four blades isn't the best way. I think 2 guns, 2 blades.
Well, yeah, but
I just
thought it was cool to give him 4 arms, and it's not. It's terrible. It just means he does nothing.
Yeah.
And
you build another one with 4 rockets.
Yeah, I do have another one.
Because he'll be good.
I do have one that has 4 rocket arms. He'll be class.
Yeah, because he'll be good. The bin of death.
He'll
be great.
And then I've got one on sprue, which I was thinking of doing like a mix of weapons. You know what I mean? 1 Scorcher, 1 combat armor, maybe a couple of rocket launchers or custom mega blasters, just so you've got a little bit of everything going on. But hopefully, by the time next time I play 40k, so we'll actually have the cards in our hands instead of having to write them on my hand, and then you have got Space Wolves.
Yeah, so I'll be jinking some of my heresy models into the proper slots because they've got the same size bases and weapons equipment and stuff.
Yeah, because of the new Space Wolf Codex changing, so getting rid of some units, changing things up, adding new units.
Yeah, like my Terminators just pretty much don't exist because all my Terminators got all crazy weapons options.
Yeah.
And they're just unified and put the Terminators in half. So.
Yeah, so Andy's going to go away, rejig his Space Wolf army as best he can to make it fit for the new codex. Then obviously you're getting the new army box
Yeah,
out.
I'm getting the new army box next week. Hopefully they'll be on pre-order the following week. Or, well, hopefully they'll be on pre-order next
we'll
week.
try our best to get the Space Wolves out and on the battlefield as soon as we can, so you can see at least the Space Wolves in action, and then we'll go from there and I start adding in more units and things like that to the army.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's always something going on, isn't there?
Yeah. I will get those Emperor's Children painted one day.
And Andy's smashing out the Emperor's Children as well.
Yeah, but they'll be put to one side now because we've got to finish up our Space Force use them next week.
The Gamesworkshop need to chill out for a bit, don't they, so we can catch up.
Yeah. Well, they didn't give me a break.
Oh, yeah.
You seem to be finding them with this your armies at all.
I've been smashing out Death Guard, haven't I?
Oh yeah, there's the we did that.
I need a sabbatical from work for like a year, but still paid though. That would be much better. But yeah, next time you see us, me and Andy, Space Wolves. See you there.